Do you know who this is? That is Mr. Joseph Nkosi. If you don't know who he is, he's in politics. So he came up through Kusatu, through the ranks, etc., to a point where he found himself in 2018 being the ambassador from South Africa to Venezuela. So in 2018, allegedly, there already was rumors or threats from the US that they want to invade Venezuela, but Mr. Nkosi was standing on business and he said, Americans will not come and invade Venezuela as long as I am the ambassador.
Over my dead body, I said.
He even threatened and said that our defense force, SANDF, will come and defend Venezuela and they will fight off the Americans. And Mr. Joseph Nkosi's friends from South Africa said, hey Jojo, we cannot be saying those things. And Mr. Nkosi said, I'm not scared of these Americans. They're smoking drugs in a Nova Park and they pew-pewing each other. Then his friend said, no, Mr. Joseph Nkosi, we are not talking about those Americans. We're speaking about those ones. And then he was like, oh.
I want to apologize to all of you for what I did. It was very wrong and I am very sorry.
Anyway, that was a mistake on his part. What South Africa did was they took him away from Venezuela and they made him the ambassador from South Africa to Cuba so that he can be safe. Fast forward to our current state. So you know that the Venezuelan president has been allegedly kidnapped, allegedly abducted, but as the reports come out of the USA, he has been arrested. And the Americans were saying that he was arrested because he's pushing drugs from Venezuela into the US. And even the American president said this about the drugs.
As everyone knows, the oil business in Venezuela has been a bust, a total bust, for a long period of time.
I'm leaving out a lot of details, but anyway, that's the reason why allegedly there is Russian and Chinese military ships in our ocean doing drills for world peace. Here's my concern. If anything had to happen and South Africa had to go to war, we actually have a problem because of reports that came out on the 9th of December 2025. These reports came out. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, our military force, our army guys, there's only 27% of them that are fit according to reports on December 2025. So we have no business going to war. And reports came out and they said that a lot of our SANDF members are becoming very old. Some of them have chronic diseases and a lot of our SANDF members are infected with HIV and AIDS. Now that you are up to speed, I've got a question. If South Africa had to ask all young men from the age of 18 to 45 to come and fight for their country, to protect South Africa and her people, will you go? And no, there's no hubbly allowed.